I'll try not to make this too long. I'm sure everybody can agree that cancer is pretty much as bad as it gets. But I can be honest when I say that the few perks of cancer is that it teaches not only the person battling it, but everyone surrounding that person, just how precious every second is. We all have to have some bad days to appreciate the good. And I learned that the second my mom was diagnosed with cancer. But let me rewind some and introduce myself. I'm Rachel Williams, and just last month I celebrated my 14th birthday. Besides my mom, Tracy, there's my dad, Rick, and two older brothers, Nate and Zach. I've lived in my only home here in Monmouth, in which I've experienced some of the best memories I know I'll remember for a lifetime. A new adventure is just around the corner if one remembers to add some imagination. One year, we were vacationed with my cousins in Branson, Missouri. We were on this go-kart track, and I was too little to drive myself. I couldn't have been more embarrassed when my mom drove our go-kart in the wrong direction. Everyone followed her, and they had to shut down the entire track just for it. But besides that, everything was good and everyone was healthy. To sum up my years, I've had a good life so far, which may sound weird since I'm only a teenager. But like I said before, people must go through some of their worst to cherish those best. I was only 11 years old back in 2012 when I realized that my mom had cancer. There were subtle clues beforehand, but it wasn't until I was eavesdropping one afternoon while she was talking on the phone. I puzzled together the pieces and figured out by what she was saying that she had cancer. Later that night, my parents confirmed my assumption to my brothers and I. I'd heard of cancer, and I'd known it was something serious. But other than that, cancer was just a distant stranger to both my family and me. All I knew was that within a short period of a day, all of a sudden, my mom, Tracy Williams, had breast cancer. It didn't take long after her diagnosis for me to learn why cancer was so awful. For the first time in my life, I witnessed the one person who had always taken care of me when I was sick suffer the effects of cancer. Besides cancer, her treatment of chemotherapy led to new twists, like changes in her taste and constant tiredness. With all of these came the hardest in my mind. In response to her hair slowly falling out daily, she got her hair shaved with the company of her best friend, Lisa Willett. When she came home that night, she didn't want to take off her scarf until plenty of tears and the assurance from our family that she would always look beautiful no matter what. And even just 3 years ago, I had not yet collected just how much of a woman's strength her hair carries. When I saw my mom like that, the first time without hair, I saw someone who not only looked beautiful, but was beautiful. I looked at her and I pictured an angel. I have no doubt I would say the exact same if asked today. Even aside our family's unconditional love, losing her hair was devastating to my mom. To me, this is when the American Cancer Society made the most notable outlet of hope for our family. They guided us to pretty scarves and nice wigs that made for great times to try on and have fun with. Not only did the American Cancer Society contribute to this particular hardship, but also provided great help to our family through cancer's many aspects. After surgery, they gave my mom fitted bras and lots of information to benefit our family's understanding. By late October 2012, things were looking up. I planned a party for my mom's last official full chemotherapy treatment, which I'll always be grateful for hosting. That was the last time both sides of my family and friends got together with my mom. In my mind, cancer was the war, and there were lots of battles, like losing hair and being tired. But around this time, I saw cancer losing. My mom was getting stronger every day. Her hair was growing back. She started recruiting teams for Relay for Life as a committee member. April 3rd, 2013, a little over a year since my mom's diagnosis, I woke up and lived the worst day of my life. That early morning, around 1 a.m., my mom had a heart attack and passed away. Think of someone in your life, someone you would never be able to live without. And picture having to suddenly live without them. That was the complete feeling I had that day and for months to carry on. I guess it's absolutely true, nobody knows how much they love someone until they are gone. After her death, the community had a tremendous response. I was overwhelmed by all the people who had somehow connected to my mom at one point or another. It all forced me to realize how precious every second is. Not every day is guaranteed to be good, and not every day is promised a tomorrow either. But each day gives us the light of one of the strongest feelings humans have the capability of feeling, hope. 1 million people each year in the United States alone are diagnosed with a variation of cancer. Your time and single-cent donation can make all the difference. It surely helped my family. The American Cancer Society Relay for Life has invested $4 billion into cancer research. And to give you some perspective, that could buy 4 round trips to the moon. In 24 countries around the globe, 4 million people attend Relay for Life events, and you're invited to join. Take a look around. Everyone here, in one way or another, has been affected by cancer. All the time, teachers remind my age how we are the future and how we can change the world. But how about we stop waiting for this disease to end? And how about we find the cure to all cancers? These last couple of years, many people have asked me how I keep up such a positive attitude and strength. Well, my answer is simple: support. And that's exactly what the American Cancer Society gives. Everything we face in life is difficult, but with support like Relay for Life, it's a whole lot easier, and there is a huge deliverance of hope.